So you've got your GCSEs soon. Well, today I'll be going through 9 study tips to help you get a grade 9 at GCSEs this summer. Hi, I'm Soumya, and these are the grades that I got for my GCSEs. It's not a flex, it's just to show you that I know what I'm talking about. And maybe these 9 tips that I share with you will help you. 1. I would break down each subject into smaller bits. You could use the textbook and see how they've structured the course and work from that. Then I would recommend making revision material on each smaller bit. Instead of the textbook, I use these 2 resources to help me break down the subject. To keep these notes organized, I use this book with a thingy too. And it's a bit unfair that you have to do like 10 subjects. Because there are so many, you should have a structure to your revision. Maybe it could help if you made a timetable for each week. Spread all your subjects across the week and repeat the structure each week. It helps if you match the subjects you find easy and hard together as well each day, because then you could start with the more difficult subject to get it out the way, or you could start with an easy subject to help you build some momentum. 3. And if you don't already know, practice questions should be a big part of your revision method, because it will test how well you can recall the information from memory, and that's what an exam is about. But where do you find these practice questions? The main website is Physics and Maths Tutor. Alternatively, just search up for practice questions online. You can also ask your teacher for questions. And a quick bonus tip, if there are flashcards on Physics and Maths Tutor for your subject, they will check your understanding of the basics, and with good basics, you will be able to answer the practice questions and past papers. 4. I repeat this in so many videos, but it's that important. Learn from the questions. When you get a question wrong, take it as a learning opportunity. Use the mark scheme to learn where you could have done better and use that to improve for next time. This is how your grades will improve. It might also help if you now make a list or a note of the things that you did get wrong, or anything you have now learned from the mark scheme to help you consolidate it. Bonus. If you want to get the top grades and are currently a few grades off, it might help if you watch a YouTube video on how to get a grade 9 in said subject. These videos can provide insights on how to improve and share some things that you might not be doing right now. I remember watching some for English literature, and I also asked one of my friends who is doing great in literature for some advice as well. 5. Many students underestimate how important their study environment is. Is it quiet? Is it well lit? Is it free from distractions? Do you have all your study material organized? I also like to play music to help me feel locked in, and I understand that quiet might not work for you. Use whatever works to your advantage. 6. Inevitably, this will be a stressful time, so find ways to help you to cope with the stress. It could help if you plan certain days to be lighter in terms of revision, or planning days off to do something else. As an example, I would come back from school, have food, and play video games for a bit, and spend the rest of my day working. I was not on my Xbox every day, but it's just an example that it's good to have something to look forward to. 7. Find out what works best for you in terms of study time. At the weekend, I found it great to get all my work done in the earlier parts of the day, but maybe nighttime works for you, or maybe really early morning when you have the most energy works for you. Experiment and see what time works for you. 8. There may be times when you do not feel like revising, but you know you need to. It's fine to take a break, but I'd recommend reflecting on why you want to get better grades in the first place. We know that discipline is important, so why not just study for 10 minutes? You can do that, right? And it's like once you get all your stuff together and start, you will feel like doing more. Before I go on to the last tip, here's some extra ones I'd like to mention on screen here. 9. When I revised my GCSEs, there was an overall workflow to my study method. Briefly, it was to make revision material, then answer practice questions, then go through past papers. I can go into more detail about this workflow that helped me get all 9s in this video here.